Paul, you needed that.
Absolutely. We needed the result, we needed the 3 points, and we move on very quickly because it wasn't the best game, but a really important win for us.
Is it fair to say, just it wasn't a great game, and I think you've said that yourself, was the result actually, in some ways today, with everything that's happened in recent weeks, more important than anything else?
It was really important. I think it's fair to say in the last game or two we've lost a bit of our rhythm, and sometimes you need a game like that just to get it going again. So I think it would do us the world of good. We're not going to over dissect that particular performance, but we got it over the line.
Is there any nervousness from your players? I just sometimes feel as if they might just be trying too hard with everything that's been going on, and just a few nerves kicking in, the odd pass going astray.
I think that's a fair comment. We've had at times when things don't quite go your own way. I'm talking about the previous month maybe. We've tried too hard, and sometimes you've got to take a deep breath, and that's what they did today. And 2-goal cushion, held on to it, and delighted, really pleased.
The penalties, the way they were won, I thought the build up to the first penalty was really good football, some super football that kind of lit up a fairly dull game, but the football to get the penalty was decent.
Absolutely. I mean, if I can just sort of repeat, really, I don't really care today. I really don't care how we did it, but we did it with some good football, you're right, and 2 penalties, well taken penalties, and there was a lot of effort there. There's a lot of nervous energy, and it was a turgid last half an hour. But I'm just delighted, and I think it reminds us where 1 or 2 of our spots for improvement need to be. So no surprise there. We can hopefully do something in the next day or two. We're trying our best to, and we've also got a focus now for the next month or two of what we need to concentrate on training wise. But 3 points.
Were there any things that you've mentioned in the past that you wanted to improve, that that you want to improve, and in the side that you got this evening in amongst what happened tonight?
There are lots of variables in respect to putting a team onto the pitch to get a performance, and there's a rhythm to it, and a collective focus that you need to galvanise within the squad to concentrate on 1 or 2 things and get the wheels turning. And they're too plentiful really to discuss them here, but I've been here before. I know what happens when you have a sticky month, and we've just got to get some results under our belt, and that's probably the biggest ingredient, a bit of confidence and a bit of rhythm again.
Ryan Watson's a dynamic player who likes to run with the ball, and he's obviously still got quite a bit to learn, but he's somebody that the fans kind of want to get behind, want to see him pick the ball up and run, don't they? He's got some drive.
I mean, I think today was a different sport to the game on Saturday at Grimsby, and what will be at Exeter on Saturday. It's a different sport, and the team without the ball will often dictate the tempo, and they sat off us, and that controlled the tempo really. And every game's different, and every game you need something to create, to lead the team, spark the engine, and at times we needed a bit more today. But I'm well aware of those things. I won't discuss them in the press, but we're doing our best.
There was a point, I think, in the second half where Alex Gilby was almost the furthest man forward. He was playing like a centre forward at times, wasn't he? I mean, he was all over the pitch. Very good performance from him, but he was almost your centre forward today.
Yeah, I mean, we just have to see the game out, and sometimes you have to do that. And he's that one player that has got that physical ability to keep running, so he ended up in that position. It's a specialist position really to finish a game out, and he did it really well.
2 different penalty takers in a game. I mean, it's not unheard of, but it's rare. What's the thinking behind that? Are they?
Not with me, it's not. Yeah, it's.
Is that something that's decided beforehand?
Shall I give away all my secrets in the press?
Well, you can say I'm not going to tell you.
I'm not going to tell you. Look, I think it's a big thing, and I clearly we had 2 penalty takers today. Next game we might just stick with 1, but hopefully we win 2 penalties again. I mean, it's a nice problem to have. You've won 2 penalties, you've scored the first one. It's a nice problem to have. So every game's different. I have to say Mel Gwinnett is the boss when it comes to those things, and he's the one that would be organising those things for and against with penalties. So well done, Mel Gwinnett, I must say. He's got a large part to play in all that.
If you get 2 penalties again and it's 2 different penalty
How about if we
takers,
get
I will
3?
ask you the question.
How about if we get 3?
If you let's just not go there. Well done with the 3 points.
Thank you very much. Yeah, my auntie actually know.
Rumours about Peter Corlett making way before the window closes. Any truth to that?
Yes. Well, yes. I don't. Has he gone yet? No. So it's a difficult one to say. I think he's going. I believe he's going. I'm looking across there to say whether he has gone or not. So as you can see from my reaction, I'm assuming that will happen if it's not already. Yes.
And how late are we expecting to work on Thursday night?
I think tomorrow will be a really busy day. There's been a full programme of matches tonight in the Premier League. There's often a knock-on. It really is going to be a last minute, and this has been quite a slow window for movement, and I think there's going to be quite a carry-on over the next 48 hours. So we'll be ready for it, and I couldn't actually tell you how it's going to manifest itself. I hope we get something that suits us. If we don't, no problem, march on. But it could be a very interesting next 48 hours.
Is it going to be a case of waiting to see what other clubs do, perhaps, or are you going to be just sitting by the phone waiting to see what comes your way?
Well, neither. It won't be a case of us just waiting to see what happens. We've got a lot of ideas, and we've been pushing those ideas, and now for a week or two, we'll just have to wait our turn. Yes, we might get the odd. Every now and then you get the odd occasion where something lands on your lap, but we can't rely on that. It might do, but it's going to be a bit of a frenzy.